Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm the owner of Classic Shoe and Leather Service in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a third-generation cobbler with over 30 years experience. Our facility repairs all leather items. Come on in. Let's see what we're repairing today. All right, so on today's video, we have an interesting one. A lot of what we do in our shop is most of what we do is custom work. That's the majority of what we do is just custom, anything to do with leather. But a lot of what that custom work is getting things to fit people, because most people honestly don't fit off the rack. They're not generic. So just like getting a suit tailored or anything else, we tailor shoes, we tailor belts and all sorts of things. This one's a fun one. We're going to take and make a gusset for the back panel of this jacket. It's a nice jacket, but it is a little narrow for his shoulders and his back. So we're going to take and split the seam right here. We're going to come down to about right there. We're going to split the collar here and end up removing the collar, and then we're going to split the lining right here so that we can open it up. He's going to come in and take a measurement, and we're going to make a little panel for him and then put it all back together. So we're going to show you the full job, but what we're going to do here is we're just going to show you how we're going to take this apart. So first off, we're going to start with the back seam, and we're just going to come in. I love that sound. That's the sound of cutting stitches and nothing else. Okay, so just like that, we'll take that and we'll unfold that when we put it all back together. Okay, so once we have that, we're going to come up into this way. Get up to the little cross section here. And we'll start with the collar. Now, I believe in doing light passes when popping stitches instead of trying to kind of dig in deep and do it fast. It's better to just kind of pass over it lightly a few times so you can loosen up the stitches, loosen up the leather around it, and get it to come out without a problem and not cut anything. So that T-section will come loose there. There we go. And see? Nice and easy. Open that up. Come back into the section right here. Finish that out. And come in and finish splitting the seam there. And that gives us our opening. We'll come through from that and go ahead and remove the collar all the way around. We'll take the seam and split it all the way down. Now we're going to do the same thing in reverse for the lining right here, because the lining needs to be taken apart down to here, and we'll have to make a new fabric lining V gusset as well. So we're going to start up here. It's the exact same thing, but nice and easy. Once again, it's better to take your time. And sharp tools work better than dull tools. You can see that I'm barely touching it to get the stitches to break. That's the ideal. You never want to actually have to saw through it or really cut and put a lot of pressure, because that's how you're going to rip and tear the fabric or rip and tear the leather. All right, so that's apart. You can see that that's nice and apart. We'll end up taking all of this seam, all the way around here, and all the way around here apart. And that way we can replace the collar in a nice full piece and make a back panel. So we'll see you on the next video for the next part of the video for the measurements. Thank you. Okay, so we've gone through when we've taken the jacket apart. now we're ready for the measurements. The gentleman will show up here in a little while. Show you here, we have the collar completely taken off because we're going to build a new collar for this, since that's going to have the extension. We have the lining taken apart all the way down to the bottom here, and we have the back of the jacket separated all the way back here. Now it's important that you leave this intact so you can fold back over and get your nice seam in your gusset. We're going to pick all these stitches and everything later. I don't need to do it right now because we'll do it when I put it in the gusset. So that's where we're at right now. We're waiting for our customer to come in so he can take measurements. We'll show you how to do that, and then we'll continue the video from there. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have a client in here. We're going to do some measurements so we can get this taken care of. We ended up taking off the bottom panel as well, because we need to do it just a little bit more than we had originally anticipated. So, this is a pretty simple effect. We're just going through with some paper, and we're going to fit it to him, and then we're going to do some kindergarten drawing on his back. Set this up nice. Alright, make sure that's in place. Let's go ahead and zip up the front if we can. That way we make sure we get an accurate measurement.
Front entrance.
There we go, just like that. All right. We're going to come in right here, over right here. How does that feel?
Fine.
All right. And that's our basic pattern here. We're just going to go with this. And let's bring that in and that in. So we have a nice taper. That looks very nice. Okay. Pen. And we have our basic pattern, pretty straightforward. We're going to create a gusset for there. We'll fill in the portions for your collar, and we'll make a new, or we'll build a new collar, and we'll build a new bottom section right here for all of that to go in. It looks beautiful. It'll do real nice. All right, thank you. All right, so we are back with Mr. Bowling, and he is going to try on the jacket. We went ahead and did the whole patchwork. Let's show you the job beforehand. So we have our gusset that was put in. We put in bottom panel all the way around, tied in nice. We did our full gusset. We did our top collar portion, reset that, and then we have our lining extension as well. All reattached, top and bottom. Everything did very nice. So, Mr. Bowling, if you will please try that on.
Very nice. Well, it feels good and it looks good.
All right, let's zip it up and let's see how it did. And we'll get a little quick 360 view. Excellent, excellent. That looks like it did really nice.
Hey, it looks great.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. That was our lesson in leather today. I
Thank
hope you
you.
enjoyed. I'll see you again next time. Awesome, awesome, excellent.